So, dear students, welcome back to my class. Today I am going to discuss and describe the topic that is verb. So, verb is a very important part of speech. Now I am going to try and discuss in a very new way, in a very professional way, that what does mean by verb and what are the examples of verb and what are the different types of verb. So, in this lecture, we will cover 12 type of verb. So, what does mean by verb? A verb is a word that describes action, an occurrence, or state of being. So, from this line, you can get this point that verb is a word that mainly focus on 3 points. The first one is the verb has a strong connection with the action, it has a strong connection with occurrence, and it has a strong connection with state of being. Now I will cover that what does mean by action, what does mean by occurrence, and what does mean by state of being. It is the heart of the sentence. So now what does mean by this? A sentence cannot be completed without verb. So in a sentence there must be subject and verb. So without verb and without subject, sentence cannot be completed. We cannot call that a sentence, rather we can call that a phrase. A sentence must contain subject and verb. So this verb is the heart of a sentence. So without it, a thought cannot be expressed. As I already mentioned, that without verb, a sentence cannot be completed, and there will be no sentence without a verb. So verb is the heart of a sentence. Example of verb. Now, the main function of the verb is to show action, to show occurrence, and to say something and to describe the state of being of something. For example, I have a word that is run. I have a word jump, teach, think. These 4 words may be verbs and these describe the action. For example, run, I am running, I have run. So there is something like action in my word. Whenever I go, I will cover a distance, and this is an action. So the action is mainly concerned with the verb, and verb has a great concern with the action. Occurrence, for example, happen, become, grow. These are also verbs, but these are mainly focused on the occurrence. For example, he become a teacher. He became a teacher. He becomes a teacher. They become teachers. So this is happening. So what is the function of the verb? To show action, to show occurrence, and to show state of being. For example, I have certain words like is, am, are, exist, seem. These are verbs, but these verbs mainly focus on the state of being. For example, I am a teacher. I am a teacher. There is a verb, but the verb does not show action. Rather, this shows state of being. That what is my state? My state is a teacher, that I am a teacher. So this am is a verb. And which type of verb is am? It is a verb and it is auxiliary verb and it shows state of being. Types of verb. We have the main verb that is called lexical verb. These carry the primary meaning of the sentence. The sentence must contain a primary meaning and a secondary meaning and so many on. But the primary meaning will be carried by a verb. That verb will be main verb or lexical verb. They describe the actual action or the state. There must be actual state. There must be actual fact, like not factual, but actual state, actual action. For example, he is running from this position to that position. This running is actual. This is actual action. So the main verb mainly focus on the actual action or the actual state. That is called main verb. For example, I run in the morning. So in this sentence there is a verb run. This run is a main verb or lexical verb. For example, eat, sleep, study, write. These are the example of lexical verb. Now I am going to use these words in sentence. He studied